Memphis. The Los Angeles Lakers entered the fourth quarter of Sunday's Game 1 of their first-round series against the Grizzlies clinging to a 6-point lead. In the first 11 minutes of the final frame, LeBron James and Anthony Davis attempted just one shot apiece. And yet LA ran away with a 128-112 victory as a bench player and a guy who went undrafted out of college just 2 years ago took over. Rui Hachimura scored 9 of his 29 points in the fourth, tying Michael Thompson's Lakers franchise record for most points by a substitute in a playoff game. Austin Reeves went 5 for 5 in the fourth, including scoring 9 straight points late in the quarter, en route to 23 points total. "It was our supporting cast that won us the game tonight," said James, who had 21 points, 11 rebounds and 3 blocks. The Lakers needed the extra effort from their roster with things looking dicey at halftime. Davis, who finished with 22 points, 12 rebounds, 7 blocks and 3 steals to become the first player since Tim Duncan nearly 20 years ago to put up that type of postseason stat line, suffered a stinger to his right shoulder and had to exit the game late in the second quarter. The Lakers trailed by 6 at the time. Then Hachimura went 4 for 4 from 3 in 6 minutes of playing time in the third quarter and LA was back in control. The fourth-year forward, acquired in a trade with Washington in late January, said they were all shots he specifically practiced coming into the series, with Lakers assistant coach Phil Handy scouting the gaps in the Grizzlies' defense that Hachimura could target. "The way they guard me, they're going to be in the paint, so I got to be ready to shoot those kind of shots," Hachimura said. Grizzlies guard Desmond Bane confirmed as much, while directing a challenge towards Hachimura for Game 2. "That was our game plan going in, make him hit shots and he did," Bane said. "Tip your cap. It's probably the best game he's had in his career. It's a 7-game series. Let's see if he can do it again Wednesday." Reeves, who signed a 2-way contract with the Lakers in the summer of 2021 after he went undrafted out of Oklahoma and was later converted to a full-fledged member of the team before the season began, closed things out. "You dream about being on a stage like this," Reeves said. "And I got hot late and I had fun. It was the first time the Lakers had 4 players score 20 or more in the playoffs since May 15, 1988, when James Worth, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Byron Scott did it. And D'Angelo Russell, 19 points, 7 assists, nearly made it 5. How can we best extract the most production as we can out of this group?" Ham said, explaining the aim of the time off. "And this is how. This is what's going to work against this team and what we need to explore. This is what we need to leave to the side." I thought it was a combination of all of that, being fresh and taking a deep, hard look at our offense and what's been good and what's been bad. While the Lakers started the series off with a statement win, stealing home court advantage from the Grizzlies as they attempt to become the first No. 7 seed to pull off a first-round upset since San Antonio in 2010, James focused on some of the bad from Sunday. He pointed out that LA's 16 turnovers led to 15 points for the Grizzlies and took responsibility for the 5 he had himself. "I thought the guys definitely understood that assignment and were really good tonight," James said. "But I think we can be even better.